Hi there and welcome back to my channel. For this week I'm going to be doing a simple everyday glowy makeup tutorial, and as you can see I've already started off with my brows, so let's get into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with my Beauty moisturizer. This is to prep the skin. It's very important to prep your skin before applying makeup because this can make or break your makeup as you go along. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in 316 Mocha, and I'm trying to spread this all over my face, but bear in mind you must use less. When you're dealing with makeup, less is always more. You'll always be able to build it back up, but like always start with the smallest amount of product, then build your way up. After using the brush, I went in with a beauty blender, but at first I had to run it under a top and make it wet, then use toilet paper to kind of remove the excess water and then blend onto my face. Never use a wet beauty blender, it will break up your makeup. So now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm going to put that straight on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to mix the LA Girl Pro Concealer with this black opal foundation and create a shade closer to my skin tone. Now for the important part, the way you put your concealer is a very crucial part of your makeup. When you put it on going in an upward kind of motion, it lifts your face in a sense. And yes, I did see the unblended part on my forehead. That's actually glue from the Guts to Be glue that I used to try to slick down my edges. As you can see, it's a complete fail. But if you have any tips, please leave a comment down below on how to do it. Now to kind of further highlight my under eyes, I go back in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee and just blend that out. I don't know if you can notice, but as I said, the way you apply your concealer does determine a lot. As you can see, I've applied it going upwards in an upwards kind of motion, and that just gives me kind of a lifted effect. Then I'm going to apply it onto my chin, but I never apply onto my forehead because I find that very hard to blend, and it kind of gives away the whole point that you're wearing. It just doesn't look good. Now I drew 3 straight lines on my nose, 2 on the side and 1 down the bridge of my nose. You want to make sure that these are as straight as possible because this is what contours and reshapes your nose. So I'm going to blend that out and use my beauty blender and a brush to kind of make the lines as seamless as possible. So now we're gonna go in with the Banana Dream loose powder, and I'm gonna be using my powder brush to apply that right underneath my eyes. So I realized that the powder brush was not giving me exactly what I wanted, so I decided to switch to a beauty blender and just press the powder into my skin. I prefer this method instead of baking because baking lives behind it gives you a powdery look in a sense, and this kind of gives me the control of how much powder I want on my face. For those who don't know what baking is, it's when you leave powder underneath your eyes for a few minutes and brush it away afterwards, and it leaves behind sort of like a residue of powder. So I know I did say that I don't bake, but there is one place that I do bake, and that's the bridge of my nose, to kind of highlight it even further and shape it down more. And now I'm going to be brushing away all the excess powder that I might have left over. So now I'm going to be adding dimension back into the face by using this mineral powder from Ruby Kisses in the shade Ebony, and I'm going to contour my cheekbones and just bring back dimension into my face. I'm going to go down my jawline just to sharpen it. And then for the important part, to reduce the forehead, I'm gonna contour my forehead. Now we're gonna do the same with the nose and just contour our nose just to make it smaller. And now let's not forget the lip gloss. And now to finish off the look, I'm gonna tie everything down together by using this Pro Setting Mist from LA Girl. And now I'm gonna be adding my highlight from Revolution. And going down the bridge of my nose, on my cheekbones, just to add that highlight to make me sparkle and light. Okay, so I guess that's the end of this video. I went ahead and added some blush from my Revolution Pro palette. I went in with the shade Underdog, and I went and I added that onto my cheeks. I didn't want to add lashes because I wanted to keep this video simple and as minimal as possible. This is my everyday go-to look. As you can see, it is glowy because I am in the sun. Yes, honey, serving face. Anyway, make sure you follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is Sonia_Kaikara. And did I say like, comment, and subscribe? Because if I didn't, please go ahead and do so, and do press that bell button to know whenever I post. And I think that's it for this video. See you guys in the next. Bye.